So which country do you live in right now?
Right now, I live in India.
Ah, great. I love India. Good.
Yes, thank you.
Let let me introduce myself. So I'm Lawrence. I come from England originally, but now I live in France. I was a teacher for 20 years, but then I quit and I became a photographer. So I take.
Okay, so you have a great experience in. We talk about the learning English, right?
Sure, yeah, I know quite a bit. So
So,
you're taking an
so
IELTS course?
what was the, according to you, what was the exact way to learn English in a perfect way?
Talking, listening, interacting. Those three
Exact.
words: talking, listening, interacting. What we're doing right now, we're just conversing. That was the best, the quickest, the most efficient way. There is something else I would recommend. We have 7 minutes, so we can do this. Let me just bring something up to you. So what is your first language? What's language?
My first language is Hindi.
Yeah, okay, sure. So 20 years ago, I tried to learn Hindi. And I failed. It was too difficult for me to learn. I learned a few phrases, but what I'm going to do for you right now is to copy and paste something in Hindi to the chat window. And it's a bit strange. It's quite funny. It should make you smile, but it's quite famous. Here it comes.
Okay. समझ के.
Yeah, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Wow, that's great.
So yeah, it's what I tried to
You know,
learn. In English, we call it a tongue twister. I tried to learn it. Yeah, that was how I tried to learn your language. That's how I tried to learn it.
okay.
In English, we call it a tongue twister because it makes your tongue twist. It's a difficult thing for your tongue to say, so it twists.
Okay.
And so today we have 5 minutes. We're going to try an English language tongue twister, a tongue twister in English. Okay.
Okay.
So let me bring this up onto your screen right now and we can check it out. By the way, your English is really good. You sound very, very strong in English right now. This is Peter Piper. And I'm going to say this first just to give you a chance to hear the English, and then you can say it back to me in a moment. One question for you. Should I say it slowly or should I say it quickly? What would you prefer?
Okay.
Slowly?
We can say on the medium phase.
Medium.
Not.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay.
Okay. Now I continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Peter Piper picked a peck of picked peppers. A peck of picked pepper Peter Piper picked. It Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Really good. Yeah, that was almost 100% perfect. So you understand the sound of English. You get how it's meant to sound, which is really good. However, I think even for your really high level of English, it's going to benefit. It's going to help you to practice this maybe 2 times or 3 times every week.
Okay.
And I think what you do is you grab a mirror actually, and into the mirror you say Peter Piper ba ba ba. You watch what your mouth is doing. You see your lips, you see your tongue, because what you're trying to do with any language is you're trying to develop like a muscle memory, the way that your mouth just remembers things. It's really important.
Completely.
So after 6 weeks or 8 weeks, you get really good, you get super confident, and you get really quick as well. And what happens is the kind of the stress, the anxiety goes away from your brain, because that's what happens. You know, when you think, you're like, oh, how do I say this? And it just becomes memory in your mouth. So eventually you can say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked a Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That's muscle. So that's right. You asked me the quickest way to learn or the best way to learn. It is by talking, but it's also about developing muscle memory in your mouth.
Yeah, we can improve our muscle memory by reading, right?
Correct. By reading the same kind of things like Peter Piper, but also reading articles. So I bet you know the Engu website, you know, engu.com, I guess.
Engu.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And
Okay.
then the other one I would recommend is The Guardian, which is a UK newspaper. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you go to those two places every day, read something, that's really going to improve your English quite quickly, actually.
Okay. Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
sharing us.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll speak
Yeah.
very soon.
Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Yeah.
Bye, Cozy. Bye.